indeed. It's little Ntima. And she was looking over the log as we came in. I haven't seen Gwen, who we saw with the 2 cubs, but we are going to try and drive around the back of the Hyena Den, see if she's on the other side. I'm hearing something moving in the bushes just to the right of Ntima, so I'll keep my eyes peeled, but I think it could be Franklin. Oh, it is a Franklin, I see it now. And little Ntima is not bothered about them at all. Are we able to have a look at the bird just at the top there, who's singing his little heart out? Wow, it sounds like you guys had an amazing sighting of those 2 bulls. And little Ntima, it looks like she's on her own this afternoon. She keeps looking up. I keep saying she, when we're not really sure if it's a male or female. It's very difficult to tell the sex of a hyena until you start seeing them interacting with other hyenas once they get a bit older. But I think, judging by her character, it's very likely that she's a female. Perhaps she's quite bold. See, there I go again, she. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how her life pans out as she gets older, and we can confirm if she is a female. Most obvious way is obviously if she has cubs. But she keeps looking over to the west. But there's some Franklins, as I say, just down to the east of her, scratching around. So you can see she's got one ear actually pointing towards them. I don't know if we're able to see, because the female's Franklin is actually just poking her head up over the branch. Can you see her? I don't know if we're going to... Can we have a look at her? Show everybody. I can see the movement of the grass where the Franklin are actually scratching around for food. I'll say that one, yeah, just in there. But there's the other one that's just, if you follow the branch up, and she was just poking her head out over the top of that. So they do actually make quite a lot of noise. So I wonder if anyone got our bird that was calling. Ah, perfect. Eric and Linda, the Jersey lady. Well done, bragging rights for you. The Cape Turtle Dove, it was indeed. Nice easy one this afternoon. So we have had a drive around the back of the termite mound. We couldn't see the females, so we couldn't see Gwen, and we couldn't see Ntima's mother Ribbon. I think one of them came into camp last night and stole our bin. And they knew we were out. So we went and had a braai at the braai site for one of our staff whose birthday it was. In Asenchu. I just wanted to make sure I could pronounce her name correctly. In Asenchu, it was her birthday yesterday. So we had a surprise in Asencha. So hopefully she's listening. So we had a surprise braai for her. And obviously during that time, the hyenas realised that we weren't there. So one of the females came in and stole the bin. Luckily there wasn't much in there. But it was quite a surprise when we came back. Always watching, and it's amazing how intelligent these hyenas actually are, and they really will push those boundaries. If you give them an inch, they will definitely take the mile and more. So you have to be very careful. And they know. As say, I got woken up by the females searching around the camp, and I had to tell her off and chase her out. Well, little one, are we going to leave you to it? Shame, there's no little mates at the moment to play with, but once the little ones do grow up, they might have a bit of a play. Hi, Riti. Riti wanting to know what animals could come into the room at night. And yeah, if you leave your door open, hyenas have been known to go into people's rooms, and occasionally if people are sleeping, they have been known to actually pick them up and take them away. So you do have to, you know, sort of keep your respect for the bush. Leopards, we've even heard of a leopard who used to den in one of the lodges in the garage and around the lodge. Oh, look at that. You can see those paws with the claws out, just like a dog. Not as large as the leopard claws that we saw when the cub was actually feeding on the buffalo, even at that age. Actually, they're probably about the same age. And so is the cub. So there you go. You see the size difference of the claws there. So I think we're going to leave Ntima to her devices and head back towards the lions. And in the meantime, I think we're going to see how Tristan's getting on with his two friends in the Milwaukie.